Start Defender's Quest 2, Mists of Ruin. Lego. It says it contains about 10% of the game. Ooh, you can customize? Oh, you can change how much stuff you get. Okay, that's cool. There's a hole in reality, spilling madness from the mind of a dead king, and with it, the murk rises. The murk defies gravity, alters land and body and soul, and with every shift of its tide, the people of the Shining Lands watch their pinprick of light on the surface of the world slip away. Vessels bearing the combined force of humanity launch themselves towards the membrane between the Shining Lands and the murk, only knowing that monsters stream from the world below. Bounty hunters of our tale have a single advantage over the press of would-be heroes, a captain willing to die to fulfill their word. Or her word. Her word. Oh my god, I have so many hiccups. This power will damn them. So this is a tower defense. From what I remember, it's one where like you kind of have heroes that you put instead of towers, which I kind of like. I really like tower defenses, so... Evney Hunt is going to save the Shining Lands. Okay. Roland Bone. Captain, you didn't eat your soup. You know I don't eat much when we're on a job. We're always on a job. Speaking of jobs, pilot, how close are we to the flood zone? Just arrived. Wow, you are a design. Are you a mech? Just arrived, Captain, and our passenger appears to be complaining about the route change again. If the summons of the capital aren't enough to get her to shut up, tell her she'll get all the research material she needs once we hit the front line. Must be a hell of a disturbance for the captain to pull us off of bounty duty. That's what I hear. Crew, the threshold's rising, and if our reports are to be believed, the monsters are following in its wake. We don't find out why the Shining Land... If we don't find out why the Shining Lands, our friends, our children, they all drown, and ain't no one bringing them back. Okay, the translation seems like it could use some work. Does the Reeves transporter work? Affirmative. We're ready to sail and smash. Let's go hunting. Captain of the Reeves, single-minded and relentless, specializes in medium-range melee strikes. Okay, press anything to start. The Reeves have landed. You'll need to fight from one place. Remember, the flood zone works different than land. Most impossible to move once you get stuck in. Got it. And hey, the Reeves take too much damage? We get out of here. Can't keep me alive from a broken ship. Monsters come from here. Don't let them reach your ship. Evney is your first offender. Click here to summon her. This is a good spot. Defenders can't move and attacks enemies automatically. Right now the game is paused. Click here to get things started. Yeah, and we can change the speed and stuff like that. This is exactly what I expect. Walk bug, common walking enemies, health and speed. Okay. And then yeah, we can't let him get to our place, obviously. Do you think I want to turn the music down a little bit more? So it is a little loud. There we go. So, yeah. This is about what I expect. I was talking into my bottle a little bit there. There's no sound effect for actually hitting yet. Unusual critters, you collecting data for a special passenger? Seeing every slice, Captain. The Reeve uses juice to summon defenders. Killing enemies recharges your juice. Those creatures are full of juice. Look at your face. Juice is a natural resource. We're supposed to be pulling that out of the ground. I'll go asking questions about this dive. See an opportunity here. Let's dance, bugs. Okay. So currently all I can summon is Evney, right? This is Evney's boost bar. Boosting Evney will make her stronger and faster. At boost level 2, Evney can use her second technique, double hit. Interesting. Let's slow things back down. So this just levels you up, right? This is just leveling up, basically. Okay, yeah, it's not like a power that you activate for a specific amount of time. It's just... Yeah, we're effectively just leveling up the tower. Okay, we'll speed it up. Yeah, that was relatively easy. You do have a cool sick halberd scythe thing. Your ship survived unharmed. It sure did. Evney gained a level. Click here to assign skill points. Round skills are techniques. You will learn them automatically as you level up. Square skills are bonuses for a given technique. And click on any bonus to assign your skill point. You can reassign skill points at any time by right-clicking. Increases damage of slash by 50% when defender stands next to an ally. Huh. Increases damage to slash when the defender stands alone. Increases the damage to slash by 25%. I'll do Lone Wolf. That sounds good to me. Equip, so no pole arms owned. Skills. Okay, so this is just a passive skill that we have. I don't have a pole arm to put on you. Okay, let's continue. It's worse than the Capitol told us. Much worse, it appears. We can ask for more money. Heck, we should ask for more money. They didn't give us all the facts because any other bounty crew would have run. We already agreed on a fee, a dive. Anyway, I'm intrigued now. I'm here to see how it ends. Captain, no time, Roland. We got a trail to follow. But you still didn't eat your soup. Poor soup. Alright. Well, now it's super quiet. God, maybe we can find like a halfway point with the audio? That's a little bit better. The audio mixing just seems a little weird at the moment, but I imagine that new thing that Twitch is doing where it'll automatically label people's streams based off of what they play is going to be annoying for a lot of streams. Battle. The hunters fight against the rising tide. Are we really going to follow these bugs to their nest or whatever's threatening to flood the Shining Lands? If we have to. A lot of monsters out there, and that shoreline keeps arising. That could be a problem for you? Well, you know my components need juice. I'm aware. I'm also aware that you used to siphon extra juice from a mission, refined it into Glowtex back in your room. I can still help, but I want to help. Piloting the Reeves doesn't count as help? You know what I mean. Warren, when you saw me out there fighting, did you want to take that juice yourself? I really did. I would heavily suggest you staying in the Reeves as long as possible. Point taken. I'm all sad today because I broke up with my boyfriend because he crossed the line. He went for speed dating. And for me, this is cheating, but what if I overreacted and that was nothing? I don't know. If he went for speed dating, I don't think that's an overreaction. Also, it didn't... I don't know. Based off of what you've mentioned here, it didn't seem like you two had the best relationship anyway. So I don't personally... I think you reacted just fine. Strike foes with a laser beam. Press anything to start. Alright, so... Uh-oh. Let's put you right here. Okay, you get the Lone Wolf bonus. Hey, send me more juice. I'm gonna boost your abilities by burning juice, just like those automatons we had to stop using. Bingo! Let's use the extra juice on these bugs for good, shall we? Boost Evney now. The benefits last until Evney is recalled or knocked out. Okay, so it's just re-explaining boosting. Yeah, I mean, it gives me double hit. Okay. So, laser. Deal 24 damage to a single enemy, no cost, but takes time to recharge. Okay, so I can just use this on an enemy. Yeah, whenever it's like right there. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we got things we can use from here too. It really doesn't take any time to recharge either. Let's put that down. Oh no! Evney can't reach this next wave of enemies. You've got supporting fire. Look at you, Mr. Charving. The Reeves let you spin up the cannons again. Use Reeves' laser cannon to get them. There we go. Your ship survived unharmed. Sure did. Okay, well that's cool. White Hat ship gained a level. The ship now has more HP and juice. Cool. Ship survived unharmed. We got some scrap. I got a perfect. Neato. Well, hey, Reeves. You're holding up pretty well out there. Rumble. I haven't been to the flood zone in a while, but I'm feeding him in his favorites. He should be able to go as far as we need. You seeing the same thing I'm seeing? Bounty crews and military vessels turning back towards the capital by the dozens, others falling like flies? I sure am. It could be us. We have combat data. We could go back and be a part of a larger response. Took a job, Dive. We gave our word. These creatures had to be coming from somewhere. We find the source, we end the threat, and the threshold stops rising. I'll burn through the murk itself if it means saving our city. Understood? We're right behind you. Okay. Shop? Can I get anything from the shop? I do have 52 scrap. It looks like this may be disabled in the demo. Okay. So, normal, casual, advanced, harder challenge with greater rewards. Come back when you're strong enough. The hunter stops for supplies. Perfect bonus is 150 scrap. Yeah, sure. We get a new enemy this time. Miss Hunt, I almost thought the rest of the Shining Lands abandoned those of us living on the coast. They have. We're stopping at your shop for supplies. Oh, that's news. You're also taking a lot of items off the shelves. Intend to pay for them. That said, these shelves might not be here in a few minutes. Captain, you want to know when the creatures were half a reel away? They're here. When saving these ropes for me, gotta take care of something outside. Of course. Not sure if there's anyone else left to sell these to anyway. Yeah, your shop's about to be attacked, friend. Press anything to start. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go for right here. And you get the Lone Wolf bonus. Okay. New enemy, Pinch Bug. Targets defenders with a persistent melee attack. Interesting, so these can actually attack my defenders. Head back to the ship if you get really hurt. We'll cross that bridge if we get there. Okay, let's slow down a little bit, why don't we? So currently you're still fine. Ouch. I mean, I still have this thing that I can just zap stuff with. So I don't see it being too much of an issue. Yeah. As long as I just weaken them pretty consistently. Uh-oh. More coming this way now. So I can't focus my other things on those. I really am surprised they haven't given me a new tower yet. Let's boost you and boost you again. Okay, I think we've got this. There we go. Yay! Wow, I got a lot of scrap. Too bad I can't use it for anything yet. The Shining Army, the Council, we had assurances. We're a part of the same nation, the same heart. I was promised security. There's monsters made of juice out there. When most people work, you don't have a deal no more. How much are these supplies going to cost me? 2,000 credits. Fixing prices at the end of the world, how about that? Bone, give the man what he's asking for. Money won't be any good past this point. We'll be relying on scrap, and it might be the last payment he sees. The list of demos, do you have, guessing I'm supposed to say Viewfinder? I do have Viewfinder on the list. Bam, 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 bam. Roland Bone won't let Evnie take this fight on her own. Alright. We could do higher difficulty things, but is our secondary transporter working? Was last week. You weren't planning to go out there, are you? Well, we've been already seen that those creatures are going to keep evolving. Planning to hit them with something they won't expect. A shovel? Let's prepare your apology for the captain early, then. Ship's cook and Evnie's personal bodyguard specializes in crowd control and drawing attacks. Interesting. You can now summon Roland Bone. Lone Wolf. Okay, Roland. I thought I ordered crew to stay on the reefs. When the onions rolled off the ship, came down to get it. Better stay out of your way, then. Boost level 2, Bouncer can use his second technique, Bounce. Oh, you mean roll? Or is your last name Bouncer? Boosting improves stats and unlocks techniques until the defender gets knocked out. Yeah. So let's just go ahead and boost both of them. So did you lose your Lone Wolf buff because you're close? It said next to, so I thought maybe we would be good, but... The enemies are coming for us. I'll attract their attention. I've got armor. Don't see me complaining. Panel shows Roland's active status effects. He gains taunt whenever he attacks, causing aggressive enemies to favor him over other targets. Okay. Yep, there it is. Taunt. Attract enemy attacks. Cool. Alrighty. Well, there's not even another path for them to come through on this level, so... I guess let's speed up. We are getting bopped a little. Make sure we shoot them. Uh-huh. Zap, zap. Boost you. We need 100 to boost you. Alright. Your ship survived unharmed. So yeah, it's very easy so far. Like I said, I played Defender's Quest 1 like forever ago. This already seems quite different, though. From what I remember, Defender's Quest 1 was way more like medieval. This seems more like steampunky, almost. Managed to catch those onions that rolled off the ship? Oh yeah, of course. Why aren't there onions in the pantry? You and Warren make the choice to come out here, and you fall, I may not be able to catch you. Make me choose between you and the job, understood? Aye, Captain. Owen Roland? Thanks for chasing those onions today. Always. Yeah, we would have died otherwise, I mean. Okay, new enemy. Warren dive pilots to the reefs through a blockade of juice monsters. There were 2 other demos I really wanted to see. You want the names? I have a long list already. If I run out of things to play, I'll ask for more. But right now, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get through all the ones I already have on my list. And these are all ones I know I really, really want to play. It's like you recognize this part of the coast. Oh, you're watching me steer? Blame that on bad habits. I used to spend a lot of time out here. Bad habits? Quite a few juice mining rigs out on the coast by the threshold. I'd sail around, figure out when juice would get shipped back to port. It reminds me, I gotta fix that. There we go. Sometimes a canister or 2 wouldn't make it back to the Shining Land, mysteriously. Better now, really, I'm staying inside the ship. If you ever want to talk about it. Blockade of juice monsters ahead, time to go. Alright, Captain. Before I go, I just want to let you know, I don't judge you for the past. I hope you don't judge yourself for it either. Bowen, you're so eager to join me. Let's get out there and cut a path. Sorry, Captain, I'm on the way. Okay. Is anything to start? Once again, just one of these and probably one of these. I think I put you in the wrong spot. Well, you're going to be there for when the next wave shows up over there. Okay, this isn't so bad, actually. Uh-oh. What was that? Speed bug. Fast enemies that can rush past defenders. Okay, let's slow this down then. Uh-oh. We took damage. I put you in a bad spot. It's not Sea-Punk. It's like... It's hard to nail down the time period, but they're like... They kind of have tech, but they're also like pirates in a weird sea world. I've never heard of Sea-Punk in my life, so I don't even know if that's like an actual genre or not. We should probably boost you two. That would probably make my life a little bit easier. Probably should have done that earlier. At the very least, does not seem like it's medieval like the previous game I played. It is? Oh, never heard of it before. Eight. There we go. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, these things are starting to have a lot of HP. I don't have enough juice to really buff them at all either. Ow, they're killing me. Owie. I don't even know if we're going to be able to survive this. Managed to get that one. Not that one. Uh-oh, yep, they're rushing past. I think we're sort of boned. Let's get you. I think we should survive. Okay, yeah, that's kind of scary, but we made it. Survived the battle with injuries. Alrighty. Heard you're talking to the captain about wanting to help out there. I want to, but I can't. It's the juice. I wish I could. Well, you've been sober now? Using Glowtex? I've been sober for about a year. Would have been 4 years, but I relapsed. Yeah, this feels more like... I don't know. These feel like aliens, and this feels like kind of space and stuff. So maybe it's like a space thing. It feels like, I guess maybe Cyberpunk would be more of what I'm talking about. It feels like, what's it called? What's that CRPG? I can't think of it right now, but it's like tech mixed with like fantasy stuff. So you have like orcs that are cyborgs and use cybernetics and stuff like that. It's hard quitting something after you start it up again. I know all about that. See someone who knows how to work, hard work that is and is doing it anyway. Just thought you should know. I'll get to preparing lunch. Okay. Well, I think we can probably end this one off right here. I get the gist of it, and it doesn't seem to be mixing things up too much from this point. It's a tower defense, which is basically exactly what I expected, so I think I'm good with this one for now. Click an enormous button to continue your quest. Alrighty, well, that was cool. Defender's Quest, obviously still early it seems, and it's basically exactly what I expected. It's a lot like all of the, whatchamacallit, all the tower defenses I used to play like way back in the day on Flash game sites and stuff, so